And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about efforts at the state capitol to bring a four-year college to the Antelope Valley in Southern California. My guest is Palmdale Assemblyman Steve Fox. Thanks very much for being with us.
My pleasure.
So you were going through the legislative process to hopefully bring, a four-year college to your area.
That's correct. I've authored Assembly Bill 736, which would start the first step, which is an assembly bill to start a study to determine whether there's enough for a four-year college. And we've done a number of our own surveys to discover that there is. We took a look at how our high school students and our college students matched up to the rest of California. What we discovered is our high school students have a 7% higher graduation rate than the rest of the state. But as far as college, we have an 8% lower college graduation rate. We determined that the reason for that is, the reason we're not getting the graduates out of our intelligent students and our children is because they don't have access to a four-year college for the full amount of classes. We took a look down the road going to Cal State Northridge, and we realized that there was a 5-hour round-trip drive, and going up to Bakersfield, there was no public transportation. So our concept is we were going to offer a public education, a four-year public education for our children.
And this is really a critical issue for the businesses in your area. I mean, you have so much aerospace, for example. Where are they going to draw their employees? And it gets difficult for them if they have to, go hours away, right?
It's also difficult for us as parents to, let's say, send our children to another state where once they get acclimated there, they may not want to come back. Or let's say we want our children close at home so we can help them and be supportive. I think it's very important that we have the four-year institution here. Now, as far as business, we'd like to, I think, combine more education with business, find out, ask a big business, say Northrop Grumman or something, what type of classes, what type of employees do you need for the future? Now help us fund those classes. We'll teach the people so that when they graduate, now they'll have a job or a certificate. I think too often people get the education, but now what do they do? So if we work closer with big business, we can now have engineers, graduates that are going to go directly into the job market.
And so once this feasibility study is done, and presumably it'll show that the area is ripe for a four-year college, then it goes on to the CSU Board of Trustees, for example?
At this juncture, the state's doing better economically. We project we have about a $4 billion more than we thought we were going to have. And I think down the road, as economics will increase more, there'll be funds to build that four-year college. I've met with the Cal State, the different college system. They've been very positive towards the concept. There hasn't been a new college in a couple decades. But my area, the Antelope Valley, Kern, Santa Cruz Valley area, but Palmdale, Lancaster especially, we have a higher growth rate for children than almost any place else in the state. This is where the growth is in our assembly district. This is where the need is for a four-year college for our children. This is where we're going to keep our kids close at home, and they're going to get that education, and they're going to now have a chance to succeed.
Could money, though, be an issue? Because, yes, we're doing a lot better, but the governor wants to keep a tight rein.
Well, I don't think that you can put a price tag on our children. You can't put a price tag on their future. Yes, money's an issue, but things are going better, and I think we have to be forward-thinking. We have to look towards what our children are going to need in a few years, and they're going to need a four-year education. Right now, we have a junior college in our area. Used to have 17,000 students. Now it has only 13,000. We need to put more money in education.
All right. Steve Fox, Assemblyman from Palmdale, thanks very much for coming by and talking about this important issue.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
And thanks to our viewers also for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. A reminder, you can see this and other interviews on YouTube, also on My Government on Demand. I'm Steve Swatt. Have a great day.